right. Notre Dame, USC, minutes away from kickoff. Tons of upset alerts right at your doorstep. I'm bringing it hot and heavy, loud and proud coming to you. I'm getting on the TikTok right now. Wow. Rivalries personified. Let me get into TikTok. 3, 2, 1. Live on TikTok. Guys, this has been an absolute barn burner of awesomeness. College football at its best. The final week of the regular season is here, and it's not disappointing. Woo, baby. Let's dive headfirst into these rivalries. South Carolina upsets Clemson Tigers. North Carolina State Wolfpack, they battle the North Carolina Tar Heels later. Michigan, unranked. For one, defending champions are unranked. That's blowing my mind. Wolverines visited the Horseshoe in Columbus, Ohio against number 2, the Ohio State. I'm thinking it's going to be a blowout, 45-10. That was my mental projection to that. Not even close. 13-10, Wolverines blow the smoke off of Ohio. I'm stuttering and stammering because there's no way I just said unranked Wolverines beat number 2 Ohio State. Anybody is beatable at any day. I don't care who you are. If you're 2-10 and you're going against 10-2, anybody's game. Holy cannoli, or as Chris Farley quoted, holy shnikes. Yes, this is holy shnikes personified. Rest in peace, Chris Farley. Ole Miss, they did prevail against their rival Mississippi State. Now number 14, Ole Miss Rebels. Even though they won against Mississippi State, will that win be enough to get the Rebels into the inaugural 12-team playoff bracket? Georgia and Georgia Tech, something else that has to be preached. Nobody saw this coming. 8 overtimes. What? I mean, I got goosebumps just talking about this. Holy crap. Georgia is absolutely beatable. Yes, the Bulldogs did prevail against their rival, the Yellow Jackets. But anybody can be beaten. That is the slogan for all of Saturday. It is wide open. This 12-team playoff bracket couldn't have come at a better time. God bless the NCAA commission, the board, whoever who orchestrated this. Perfect timing. The low seed can obviously knock off number 1 any day of the week. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Arizona versus Arizona State, another rival yet to come. Alabama versus Auburn. Texas versus Texas A&M Aggies. And Army-Navy, the epitome of rivalries. Army-Navy, December 14, coverage starts at 2:30. I'll get online ASAP to give you my loud and proud commentary for the Black Knights and the Midshipmen. I'm a Navy veteran. Go Navy, beat Army. We are still waiting for the kickoff of my Notre Dame Fighting Irish, ranked 5th in the nation. They're battling USC Trojans at the Coliseum. Woo! Final game of the regular season, absolutely huge. God forbid, Notre Dame does lose today. I am petrified that with one more loss, Notre Dame might be kicked out of the top 12. Irish, it's win or go home. All day, every week, every month, every play, every down, win or go home. I mean, wow. You can't ask for a more climatic and passionate final week of college football. God bless all of y'all. Thank you for chiming in. I'm PTSD play-by-play, Navy veteran. It's my goal and passion in life to climb the top of the ladder in the play-by-play commentary world and be a professional. With your assistance on YouTube and TikTok, I'm currently on both streams right now. Please hit that subscribe button. With your help, I'm one step closer to reaching my dream. God bless all of y'all. Wow. I am so freaking stoked. Obviously, I'm biased. I certainly want my Irish to win, but you can't be sitting down right now, guys. honestly, if you're sitting down and just like falling asleep after a lunch or something, you are not fully committed to this week right here. Tons of action-packed mayhem. I'm going to be bringing it live to you once I get the ticker on the bottom of the Notre Dame TV here. I'm going to be broadcasting everything updated. It's coming right to your lap. Stay tuned. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. And I'm prepared. Plenty of water. My throat is going to be parched. Hopefully, I'll be screaming for the right reasons. Jack Kaiser, defense for Notre Dame. He leads the team in tackles with 56. Jack Kaiser certainly is a threat to the USC offense. Oh, man, this is going to be fun. Oh. A sea or red, obvious reason, home game for the USC Trojans. It's going to be a rare sight to see blue and gold in the Coliseum. Wow. Oh, and my little lady gave me a little surprise. In the back of our pantry, I completely forgot about them. Check this out. Little halftime festivities. Whiskey beef jerky with habanero. Oh, yeah. I'll get a little zoom in on there. And on there. There you are. Look at, I can't wait to dive into these. Yum. I didn't see all of the Michigan Ohio State game. I was out working my part-time job, but I certainly saw the highlights, and I saw the field goal, the 21-yard field goal. That was the game-winning field goal for the Wolverines. Man, we're seeing the possible prediction of the NCAA top 12. Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, Notre Dame, Miami, Georgia, Tennessee, SMU, a shocker, Indiana, Boise State, and Clemson. I'm a big follower of underdogs. Love underdog stories. What I'm getting at is this. Indiana Hoosiers, yes, they lost. I believe it was to Ohio State. Excuse me. I believe they lost to Ohio State. But the first time in Indiana school history, they went 10-0. I'm pulling for Indiana. As long as they're not going against my Notre Dame, go Hoosiers. I'm pulling for that underdog story. I am in favor of it. And also SMU, completely out of nowhere. Wow. Jeremiah Love, running back for Notre Dame. He has been a force. USC defense is going to have their hands full. And there's linebacker Jack Kaiser, as I preached before. Xavier Watts, the safety, number 0 for Notre Dame. His father is paralyzed. I wish all the best for his father, but that's a huge motivation in your life. Not just having an awesome father figure, but to see your father in such a way and a shape. But the father doesn't give up. He goes to the gym. He works. Proud, hardworking American, and he's paralyzed. I love that story. That's beautiful. I want to see one thing. As a Navy veteran, I talk about it all the time, guys. It really irks me that 99% of the time, Paramount, Peacock, Amazon Prime, they do not show the Star Spangled Banner. Disgusting. If I get kicked off of one of my platforms for turning up the Star Spangled Banner, if they play it, so be it. It's for a good freaking cause, my country. But I'm almost guaranteed to say no Star Spangled Banner again. I pray I'm incorrect. I want to see Old Glory being praised and honored as it should be. USC Trojans just took the field. Kickoff has not commenced yet, meaning Star Spangled Banner's right around the corner. I'm very excited for that. Freedom is not free, guys. It's an absolute, it's a beautiful thing, but it comes at a cost. More commercials. I'm not going to talk about corporate America. Love America. Love red, white, and blue. But corporate America has their hands in our pockets, us hardworking Americans. That's terrible. But I'm not going to be doing that nonsense to you guys. How's your day? How's your weekend? You deserve this weekend. You're hardworking Americans. I'm not drinking a beer, but I'll raise a water to you. Cheers to you. Here's to good health. Uh, and yeah, I'm wearing the Irish gear. Yeah, jersey, hat. But here's how I'm a true Irish fan. You want to know how I pre-gamed this morning? What did I watch this morning? Go ahead. Let that sink in. What did I watch being a diehard Irish fan pre-gaming for today? Yeah. Rudy, 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 Rudy. Absolutely. Run all the way. Rudy Rudinger. You're a buck nothing, 120 nothing, not a speck of talent. And you hung in with the best in the land, plus you're walking away with a degree from Notre Dame. I mean, that's goosebump central. Both arms are tingling right now. Come on, how can't you get jonesing about Rudy? Top 10 all-time sports movies, Rudy is in there. In fact, I'm going to make a video about that this coming up week. My top sports videos of all time. Check them out. The special teams unit has yet to take the field. Therefore, the Star Spangled Banner should be coming up any second. I have all the faith in America right now that they're going to show respect to Old Glory with our national anthem. I'm waiting for it. I'm getting a bit impatient, a little worried. We are Americans first. Keep that in mind, guys. Sports and everything else is second. America first. Don't spread hate. This is America, guys. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, it's for our entertainment. It's not meant to split us apart as Americans. Let's stay together as one, and remember, we're always Americans. Still nothing yet. Trust me, when we hear Jose, can you? Yeah, I'm turning that bad boy up to 100. Special teams unit is taking the field. I can't tell you how much that upsets me. 98, 99% of the time, you never hear Old Glory's national anthem. Disgusting. So what I'm going to do, everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. It's for a good cause. Stand up. Remove your hats and give all the love and respect to our military nationwide and overseas, including first responders who are on call 24/7, 365, saving lives on a daily. Without them, we would not have our freedom as beautiful America. I love this country. God bless America. I'll be saying that at least once a quarter, guys. America first. Here's the kickoff. Irish with the kick, USC with the return. They got the ball at the end zone. They're running it out to the 10, tripped up at their own 14-yard line. Good job by the special teams of Notre Dame. All right, Irish, here we go. If there's any USC fans out there, you're welcome on in, just like Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family. No disrespect, no hatred. We're all one. We're all Americans, guys. This is for our entertainment. Keep that in mind. Watch your P's and Q's. My children are watching right now on social media, so be kind with your words. USC with the ball at home. Goose eggs on the board. Game just started. Four-man rush for the Irish. They do hold the Trojans with a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up for the USC offense. Number 14 is lined up as quarterback for USC. 4 wide receivers set. Shotgun formation. USC QB. He takes a snap. He fades back, looking to pass, and he does. Caught at the first down marker. USC Trojans move the chains. Notre Dame ranked 5th in the nation. They're 10-1 on the year. The only loss that they accrued, was from Northern Illinois. That was an absolute shamble. Unranked Northern Illinois just upset Notre Dame a month or two ago, and the Irish have been using that as fuel to the fire every week. Irish are putting a pounding on their opponents. Shotgun formation for USC. Fakes a handoff, throws it around the line of scrimmage. Great job by number 29. Beautiful inside tackle for the Irish. Absolute beauty. Yes, sir. It was a four-man rush coming for the Irish. 34 did come in for the blitz. He got nowhere, but 29 prevailed. Possibly a 3-4 yard loss for the Trojans. And the Trojans are 6-5 on the year, unranked. Can they pull off the upset against number 5, Notre Dame Fighting Irish? Here's a second handoff. Oh, he got tripped up and he kept moving. That is textbook running back right there. You just keep your legs turning, lower that shoulder, and make a hole where there isn't one. Great job by number 4, the running back for the Trojans. A possible shoestring tackle by one of the Notre Dame defenders did not stop number 4. That seems to be close to a first down, and it is. USC first down, a little under 13 minutes to play in the first quarter. 3 wide receiver set. USC QB waiting for his snap. Shotgun formation. He gets it. Another handoff to number 4, but he goes nowhere. Beautiful wrap-up job by number 40 for Notre Dame. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Trojans at home inside of the Coliseum. Marks is number 4, the running back for USC. He's got 3 rushes so far, totaling 16 yards. 4 wide receiver set. 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. 14 fades back. He catches, pass and caught. Number 1. I tried to say the first sentence, but I'm watching number 1 weave his way in and out of traffic like it's an interstate jam. Great run by number 1, 4 wide receiver. Wow, the talent on number 1. He sees upfield, and much like a billiards pool player, he's got one play set in motion, one in front of another. He knows exactly what he's going to do before he does one in front of the other. Gosh, intelligent play by number 1, the wide receiver, again moving the chains for the Trojans of USC. The ball is placed at the Notre Dame 37-yard line. I want to see a blitz by Notre Dame. I have yet to see a blitz package. Handoff to number 4, Marks again. He only gets a yard on that play. 2nd and 9 for USC. I'm still trying to get over that pass play between number 14, the quarterback, and number 1, the wide receiver. It's all intellect. Once you catch that ball, you have literally split seconds to figure out what trajectory you're going to run into. And number 1, he did a fishtail move. All talent right there. We might be seeing him on Sundays. 10.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here's a snap by USC. Fades back. Great deflection by number 29. Notre Dame secondary prevails on that play. 3rd and 9 coming up for the USC offense. Thank you for chiming in, guys. God bless America. I'm here to give you play-by-play commentary, Notre Dame and USC. Tons of rivalry games going on this weekend. About a half hour ago, Michigan just upset number 2 Ohio State. Wow. Defending champions unranked. Wow. 3rd and 9. Here comes number 14, the quarterback for USC. He gives the ball down the middle. Scheduled handoff down the middle, 3rd and 9. Why? Why not open your playbook and throw it? Okay, either way, Marks, the running back, he does get about 6-7 yards off of it, still bringing up a 4th and 2 in Notre Dame territory. Do you go for the field goal and get points on the board while you're home and you have the crowd on your back? Or do you roll the dice and go for it on 4th and 2? Let's see what happens with USC. They are going for it. They're rolling the dice. They're gamblers. The Trojans offense on the field, 4th and 2. Can the Irish defense hold? We have a pass to number 1. We need a great tackle. We get one. Notre Dame with a beautiful tackle. Again, number 29. The play previously, he had a deflection. 29, the very next play. He has a beautiful, great tackle. Absolutely. Sensational tackle by number 29. USC, they must have the crowd on their back for obvious reason. Inside the Coliseum, they really felt like they're in a gambling mood. They went to Atlantic City and they rolled snake eyes. Notre Dame took over on downs. Welcome in, Aaron Preston. Oh, my volume's not on. There we are, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Verizon. Can you hear me now? Good. Oh, goodness, guys. So we have goose eggs on the board. I am on TikTok and YouTube right now. So if I look like that gecko lizard that where he got like one eye going that way, one eye going that way, I'm trying to filter and talk to two different screens at the same time. But man, guys, this is an absolute blessing to bring you, my talent, my voice into your living room or wherever you're at right now. It is my dream and my passion to become a professional play-by-play commentator after I served my military proudly. Please let that happen. Let this veteran live his dream. Hit that subscribe button on TikTok, YouTube, wherever you're watching. Hit both platforms. 2 thumbs up to you like Fonzie from Happy Days. Hey. So how is Aaron Preston in North Carolina?
Oh, not bad at all. Just been doing a bunch of different things this afternoon, but yeah, currently have 10 college football games up, plus the Carolina Hurricanes game coming up. So I've got every.
Guys, he has 10 games on at once. Oh man, you literally.
Technically 11 games, 10 of them being college football.
You literally are the guy behind the curtain in The Wizard of Oz. Now I'm gonna run.
Pay attention. Do not pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
I'm gonna give some updates here. Now fill in while I talk, because some games I have here I don't have updates. South Carolina did upset Clemson Tigers. North Carolina State Wolfpack, they battle the Tar Heels of North Carolina. I believe that game goes on later tonight.
That is going on as we speak.
Okay. Michigan Wolverines, defending champions, are unranked. That's a shocker all in itself. Unranked freaking defending champs knock off rival, the Buckeyes. The Ohio State, number 2 in the nation, gets defeated by unranked Michigan. Anybody can win at any time. It's plain as day.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
And we're looking at Riley Leonard's status. Oh, yeah, number 13 quarterback for Notre Dame. He is a Duke transfer. Thank you, Duke Blue Devils, for a sensational man. He's got a great arm, and I will say it a lot today. Leonard has great legs. He is a runner. I believe he leads the league, or not the league. Obviously, Notre Dame is independent, but he certainly is leading in some fashion and some sort. Speaking of legs, number 4, Jeremiah Love. He is a locomotive. Shades of Jerome Brown, the bus, back in the 90s. And I say that with love because Jerome Brown. I'm sorry. Thank you. That's why I need a color analyst to kick my ass every now and then. Not Jerome Brown. Jerome Brown, God rest his soul, he left us too early. He was part of the Eagles' defensive line in the early 90s. That was Jerome Brown. I'm talking about Jerome Bettis. Number 6 for the Steelers, and he's a Notre Dame grad. Yes, I certainly don't walk on water, guys. I do stumble every now and then, but I have so much on my mind, Aaron. I'm watching my Irish. I'm screaming. I got a whole laundry list. We got Arizona State, Alabama, Auburn, Texas, and the Aggies. Army, Navy coming up December 14th. Goosebumps Central. Riley Leonard looking to – go ahead, Aaron.
Just so you know, with this setup, unless I come and I go off live and then go back into yours, I can't see the comments on yours because we're in 2 separate lives right now.
Oh, okay. Right on.
So up to you. Either I can go pop into yours and that way I can see your comments, or we can keep it like this. We have 2 separate lives. So up to you, whatever you think is best.
I certainly don't mind. The only thing I do mind, I believe you're always 30 seconds ahead of me. So Irish have the ball. They did cross midfield. We are looking at 3rd and 4 at the USC 47-yard line. Shotgun formation for Riley Leonard. He takes a snap. He fades back. He passes. It is caught. First down, Irish at the USC 41-yard line. Less than 8 minutes to play at the Coliseum. Goose eggs on the board.
Very rare. Not often you see Notre Dame in a all-white look.
I am very proud of my Irish absolutely destroying both undefeated Army and Navy. ESPN did not give them enough love and credit. They're going to fall. They're not going to do good. What did Notre Dame do? They used that one loss, that Northern Illinois debacle, as fuel to the fire, and they have been pushing and persevering. Very proud of them. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Notre Dame Irish. They are in field goal range, but they want to punch it in for 6.
Hello there.
I do want to listen.
Vivian, hello.
I do want to watch and look at your messages, guys, but my sole concentration is giving you loud play-by-play commentary. Shotgun formation for Riley Leonard. He avoids one tackler. He slips past the Trojans and a first down. Did he step out of bounds? I believe he did accidentally. If Raleigh would have kept riding the tightrope, that was 6 points all day for the Irish. Accidental step out of bounds, but number 13 quarterback for Notre Dame did give the offense a first down.
I'm going to jump over to your live and help you out with your comments there, so I'll be able to see your comments. So anybody who is on here, jump over to Rich's live. I'll be over there in a minute.
Oh, come on, Irish. Let's go. Let's go, Irish. Riley Leonard, you are the man. Quarterback for Notre Dame. Shotgun formation. Hands it off to Love. Up the middle. Maybe about a 5-yard run, but he doesn't quit. At least another 4 or 5 yards. After he runs into the wall, Love says, I'll see your wall and I'll raise you. He bursts through the wall of USC Trojans. The defense crumbles to number 4, Jeremiah Love. Love it. David, go Trojans. I'm with you, buddy, but we're Americans first. There's no hatred here. I'm with you, David. Riley Leonard takes a shotgun formation off the 20-yard line. Beautiful catch by number 88. It wasn't the best throw by number 13, Riley Leonard. It was about a foot over 88's head. 88, thank goodness, the tight end. He had great arms. He brought that ball right down, but unfortunately 0 yards gained. About 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Come on, Irish. Want 6 points. Ball's placed at the 17. 1st and 10 for the Irish. 4 wide receivers set in motion. Not in motion, excuse me. 4 wide receivers set. Jeremiah Love is to the left of Riley Leonard. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. 88 again with the tight end catch. But he gets absolutely nowhere like stated previously. He found his way back to the line of scrimmage. The secondary for USC, they did their homework. They watched their film. They smelled it all out. Man, this is fun, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm sweating. I feel like I'm working. I feel like I got shoulder pads on. My adrenaline's pumping. Irish need to win every game here out. Win or go home for the Irish, my opinion. Jeremiah Love, handoff. Oh, baby! He lowered the boom. I just got done praising number 5, Jeremiah Love, the running back for Notre Dame. He did it again. Oh, baby. Shoulder pad to a Trojan. Gah! Get some of that. Number 7 for USC lays down. Oh, my goodness. Wow. The secondary, number 7 for USC, he laid down and folded like a bad hand in poker. Great job. 3rd and 2 for the Irish. Shotgun formation for Riley Leonard. He takes it himself up the middle. Oh, he does a flip in the air inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Irish. Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. All right. Rudy, 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 Rudy. Come on. Let's go. Need a little Rudy magic, baby. Come on, baby. Ball is placed at the 4-yard line after the gymnastic run. Oh, he runs into a wall, but he didn't stop. Was that a touchdown for Riley Leonard? Wow, he doesn't quit. There's no quit attitude with Notre Dame this year. No quit, no BS. After that loss to Northern Illinois, they don't freaking quit. They use fuel to the fire. Oh, we can't win? Watch us. Notre Dame does just that. The referees did spot it short. 2nd and goal at the half-yard line for Notre Dame. Inches away for 6 points. There's a snap. Hand off to Love. He's scrapping, he's clawing. Touchdown, Irish! It is not coming easy, but guess what? Irish are that damn good. Yes, you heard it here. Irish don't want it the easy way. We want to earn the W. And USC Trojans, great defense. Zero hatred to the Trojans. They stopped Irish often, but the Irish never freaking quit. Legs are churning like a locomotive, and they're boom, boom, boom. You see Riley Leonard. He's doing cartwheels, somersault flips in the air. Jeremiah Love, the running back, lowering the boom. He's giving it all he's got, making holes where there isn't one. Irish are up 7-0. Thank you, extra point kicker number 98. I want to sing the Notre Dame fight song, but I don't want to lose any of you followers here. I can't carry a tune in the bucket, but you know how it goes. Man, that was a thing of beauty. Rivalries personified, guys. I got my notes right here. Let me update you. Southern Carolina upset Clemson. I'm not a Clemson Tiger fan. I live in North Carolina. Obviously, Clemson's in South Carolina. There's a lot of orange going around here. I've got, not a lot, but I got a few friends that are proud Clemson fans. Oh, they're going to be having the garbage bag over the head. You know, the traditional 80s, 90s football look when your team's doing bad. Currently going on right now, North Carolina State and the North Carolina Tar Heels. I can't get enough of saying this. Defending champions, unranked. Before we even get into the game, Michigan Wolverines, what happened to you? You must have lost too much talent in the draft last year. That must be the reason why they are not contenders for the national championship this year. So back to it. Unranked, defending champions, Michigan Wolverines upset number 2, the Ohio State, at the Shoe in Columbus, Ohio. Anybody can win at any time. Irish, when you get into that inaugural 12-team playoff bracket, it's not going to be easy by no stretch of the imagination. But anybody can win at any time. It's being shown and broadcasted. Another great point here. Georgia Bulldogs. Who's that coming down the track? Yeah, Pat McAfee. You know that slogan. They battled the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 8. Yeah, turn the volume up. 8 overtimes. Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. How? Anybody can win at any time. So don't ever think that your team's going to lose just because corporate ESPN says they're garbage. That don't mean garbage. Wow. Later on, we got Arizona State. Crimson Tide versus Auburn. Longhorns and the Aggies, Texas and Texas A&M. And I can't wait. Being a Navy veteran, Army-Navy game. Saturday, let me make sure I say this right. Saturday, December 14th. Coverage starts at 2:30. If I don't work my full-time job, you got this voice coming to your living room. I am not missing that game. Not happening. I'll leave that there. Whew. Man, this is fun, guys. Goodness gracious. 7-0. Irish are up at the Coliseum. Trojans home field. Good old California. I know, right? Why are you stretching? Because I feel like I'm working out. All right, Irish with the kickoff. Trojans take the ball at the 10, 15, 20. They don't get past the 20. The ball might be spotted at the 18-yard line. There was a fumble, but it seemed to be out of bounds. Pushing and shoving going on. It's going to be it's going to be physical. It really will be a physical game. I don't know if you count Notre Dame and USC as a rivalry, but they certainly dislike one another. Absolutely. Come on, Irish. Win or go home. Irish are on defense. USC offense. 2 minutes, 23 seconds on the clock. First quarter. First down and 10 for the Trojans. Trojans are 6-5 on the year. I don't think they're making the 12-team playoff bracket. They're playing pretty much for pride and respect. First play up the line. Wow. Through the heart of the Notre Dame defense. About a 9-yard gain. Number 4, he is not getting up. The running back for number 4, he got 9 yards, but he got it the hard way. He is injured on the field, not getting up. We have an official timeout, injury timeout. Man, this is fun to do, guys. Can I get a "We Are Notre Dame"? All right. Just because you said it, let's do it right now. You ready? I'm going to do it just for y'all. Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. Wake up the echoes cheering her name. Send a volley cheer on high. Shake down the thunder from the sky. Whether the odds be great or small, old Notre Dame will win overall. While the loyal sons are marching onward to victory. Let's go. That locomotive's coming, baby. Who's the conductor? Oh, yeah, Jeremiah Love. Choo-choo. Laying the boom. Now, that happened about 5 minutes ago. But that impacted me, for crying out loud. I felt that boom here in North Carolina. Yeah, and speaking of, I'm in North Carolina. Multiple huge ACC decent football teams. Tar Heels, Wolfpack, Blue Devils, Demon Deacs. I'm sure I'm missing a few other smatterings here and there. Trust me, being an Irish fan in North Carolina, it's not difficult for me because I'm a diehard fan. I'm not no bandwagon nonsense guy. But I'm walking down the road. I'm seeing bright blue for the Blue Devils, light blue for Tar Heels, red for, you get it, red for Wolfpack. It's just, oh, God, he's an Irish fan. I'm not making any friends in North Carolina, plain and simple. And I am not ashamed to wear it. I was actually wearing my Play Like a Champion today hoodie. I'm sweating so much, I can't wear a hoodie right now. I appreciate you, King Leo. I'm a Navy veteran. If you didn't know, sir, it is my absolute dream and passion to reach the top, the pinnacle of the sports commentary world and become a professional play-by-play commentator. If you believe I've got that talent, please hit that subscribe button and tell everyone you know that this guy is passion all day, every day. I don't sit. I get loud. I get intense. I don't like Joe Buck people that, ball one, ball two, or whatever he's commenting now with baseball, football, whatever. I don't like those Mr. Rogers voices in sports. They put me to sleep. All right, we're back in action. The injury is completed. That's kind of screwed up to say. I mean, no disrespect. I should have said that better. The injury is completed. Hopefully, number 4 for USC is healthy and there's nothing seriously wrong. We have an infraction on the field. I believe it was a 5-yard infraction, moving the ball back. Seemed to be offsides. Yep. Number 85, the tight end for USC, he jumped. All right, number 14 is the quarterback for USC. He's in shotgun formation. Number 81, the wide receiver, is in motion. Throws it off to the new running back, number 0. He finds the edge, gets at least 8 yards. Fantastic run by number 0. Number 4, the running back, he is injured for USC. His replacement, number 0, he doesn't look like much of a replacement. He looks first-string caliber to me. USC is going to put up one hell of a fight against the number 5 Irish. Come on, Irish. Ball is placed at the USC 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. A little more than a minute to play in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, 14 fades back. He does pass. Is that intercepted? No, it's incomplete. We'll take either one of them. Number 15, the cornerback for Irish, got in the middle, broke that one up beautifully, just in time. It wasn't pass interference. The ball got to the wide receiver, lickety split. Number 15, he was the train. No, thank you. We're going to deflect that all day. Beautiful. The ball hit the ground. That is incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans at the Coliseum. Shotgun formation, 14 hands it off to 0. He finds pretty much nothing. 2-yard gain, 3rd and long for the Trojan offense. 3rd and 8 exactly. Dennis, welcome in, sir. Go Irish. We're all home, baby. This is it. This is home away from home. We love America. We love sports. No disrespect, no hatred, all love. Let's keep it going. The Irish are looking to blitz. Will they? I think they're going to fade back off of it. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Trojan offense. Shotgun formation. Here comes the blitz. Number 0, Xavier Watts, almost gets to the quarterback. The quarterback is forced to throw it away. Incomplete. Notre Dame defense prevail. Thank you, Xavier Watts, the captain of the secondary. I just praised him about 10, 15 minutes ago. Before the game started, they showed number 0 warming up. His father is handicapped. All the love and respect to Xavier Woods' father. Not only is he has no motion in his legs, he goes to the gym, he works, he's a proud American. True definition of heart and perseverance right there. I love it. Special teams is out for USC. 16 with the punt. Almost blocked. Fair catch is signaled. That was halo violation at the Notre Dame 15-yard line. No halo violation penalty called. Silent flags. We had one infraction throughout almost an entire quarter of play. I like it, but I don't. I like that they're allowing the players to play. I don't like quiet whistles for one big reason. I don't like the fights building and brewing. It starts as, hey, what do you say about my mama? Then it starts with pushing and shoving. Then before you know it, you get some guy in the face, or God forbid, both sidelines go at it, and it's an all-out brawl. The referees have to maintain peace amongst these two gladiator teams, my opinion. Wow. Let's go, Irish. I'm warming up. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. We're doing it. Notre Dame has not won a national championship since 1988, over 35 years ago. I'm 42. Yeah. That says it all right there. Notre Dame is overdue. Unfortunately, many of you will agree, overrated? Possibly. But if Irish are overrated, why are we 10-1? Spitting facts. Irish are 10-1 for decades. Every CBS, ESPN, ABC, Fox. Notre Dame's overrated. Notre Dame and overrated, it's like mashed potatoes and gravy in America. No one has any love for Notre Dame because they're such a powerhouse. But then again, I do go to the negative side just for 1 second. I do go into the negative side of Notre Dame and say, I understand why the critics are saying what they're saying. because Notre Dame isn't in a conference. That's a cauldron bubbling. Many debate topics popping up, many bubbles through the cauldron of debate. Will Notre Dame go into a conference? Absolutely not. Should they? Yes. You got to make it fair and even. It's not often you see non-conference football teams succeed. Is it because, Notre Dame's got a contract with NBC? There's so many bubbles coming out of that debate cauldron. But anyways, we're back in action here, guys. I'm so stoked to give you this live play-by-play commentary. My dream, trust me, if this video wasn't going right here, you can ask my lovely lady. I'd still be screaming. I'd be standing. I'd be bouncing, going nuts, singing the Notre Dame fight song. Let's get into it. Riley Leonard, first play off the line of scrimmage. Throw, caught. Beautiful job to number 83, the wide receiver. He gets about 7 yards, creating a 2nd and 3 for the Irish. Let's go. Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. Come on, boys. National championship or bust. I need a big poster that says exactly that. Yep. Irish are winning it all the way. Irish are champs. Over freaking due for hoisting that trophy. End of the first quarter. Irish are up inside of the Coliseum, visiting Notre Dame 7, Trojans 0. I'm dancing, baby. Irish are up. We're on the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the. Yeah, we all know that Wizard of Oz. Oh, man. All right, so let's get into some more stuff here. I'm just going off my piece of paper. I don't have my internet going anymore because I got YouTube to the left. I got my phone on TikTok to the right. All of my capabilities are being used right now for social media. Got some rivalries here. South Carolina upset Clemson. Currently going on right now, the Wolfpack of North Carolina State battling the Tar Heels of North Carolina. I have a hard time saying it. Unranked Michigan beat number 2, the Ohio State. Defending champions undefeated. Defending champions unranked. Knock off number 2. Why in the world didn't the Wolverines show this kind of talent, poise, and gusto like Italian mafia movies? Where was this all season? Michigan, if you're out there, please comment. I want to know why the Wolverines now decided when it's too late to give it all you got. You beat number 2. You've got the talent. Where were you all season, Wolverines? So, we got here Ole Miss, number 14. They did defeat their arch nemesis, rival Mississippi State. So the Rebels won, but they're ranked 14th. After that win, will the Rebels have enough to advance to the inaugural 12-team playoff bracket? It's out of my hands. I'm just a passionate fan. Georgia Bulldogs. Who's that coming down the track? Yeah, Pat McAfee, if you know the College Game Day. It's actually quite annoying, so I just cut it off. Yeah, it's a repeating record. Bulldogs did prevail against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. That's also their rival. 8 overtimes. Yeah, Bulldogs, you certainly got exposed. Ohio State, you got exposed. Anybody can win, guys. Thank God NCAA came up with this 12-team playoff bracket because there are so many great teams. Yeah, true, they're not undefeated. They may have 1 or 2 losses. But these teams, they have the possibility to go all the way. This is the time to be a college football fan watching a 12-team playoff bracket. Actually, it should have been going on for decades. It's a shame it's only going on now. Arizona and Arizona State later on. Alabama, Auburn, Aggies and Longhorns, and Army-Navy, December 14. Go Navy, beat Army. Oh, goodness, guys. This is fun. Wow. I don't know how I don't know how my voice will make it through an entire game. We got 3 quarters left to play. Hopefully this water will help. Golly. Second quarter, about 10 seconds away from the first net. All right, here we are. Notre Dame with the ball. Fumble! No! First play off a line of scrimmage starting the second quarter. Irish fumble, and the Trojans prevail. They pounce on it. Oh, ugly turnover. It was a beautiful throw down the middle. Number 83 does complete the catch, and it was a volleyball. Somebody poked the ball right from under, and the ball shot up like a cannon. Okay, it's early. It's early. Calm down. Not you, me. I'm telling me, calm down. Hey, ho, like trying to bring this aura down and not trying to get too excited. But damn it. All right. Irish with their first turnover of the game. 9th defensive fumble recovered this season for the USC Trojans. Yeah, haha. Well, it does happen. Every dog has its day. So the Trojans do have the ball at the Notre Dame 37-yard line. Irish with a 4-man rush. Shotgun formation for USC. Pass caught. Number 2 did make the completion, and it is a first down. Trojans moving the chains deeper into Notre Dame territory. Wow. Yeah, it's rivalry. Yeah, yep. Fully agree. Paul, yes, rivalry week. I got it. I got it all right here. Yep. Very exciting. Number 26. I'm going to get it right. USC's got the ball at the Notre Dame 26-yard line. Tongue twisters. Shotgun formation for USC quarterback. He fakes the handoff. He's running it himself down the left field line. Will he reach the mark? He will not. He's about 5 yards short of the first down. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Trojan offense. 14 minutes to play in the second quarter. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. If I had if I had a color commentator, color analyst with me, I wouldn't have to try to say everything all at once while I have all this knowledge up here and I try to spew it out here. Sometimes the words do get a little dyslexic and fumbled around. Fumble, football, pun intended. But you understand. I'm trying to do both jobs. God bless y'all. USC quarterback, he's got shotgun formation. He does fade back. He does pass. One-handed catch to number 0. First down and more at the Irish 6-yard line. 1st and goal for the USC Trojan offense. Come on in, sweetheart. I'd love a little female voice. My little lady just joined us in the living room. She's going to be screaming along with me. Maybe. Okay, well, if she gets upset enough, she'll chime in as well. If you guys have a little lady, make sure to get her into football. That is the right sport for a woman to get excited about. USC with the ball at the Notre Dame 7-yard line. Shotgun formation for number 14 quarterback. Number 1 is in motion. Handoff to number 0. He does get in for 6 points. Wait, hold the phone. He's short. I thought number 0, the running back, did get the ball over the plane. Let's see the replay. He is short. Yeah, Annie is right. The knee did come down before the ball crossed the plane. That's why I love my little lady. Come on, guys. You got to get your woman into football. It's fantastic. So the ball is spotted at the half-yard line, inches away from 6 points. What's the referee have to say about this? Is there a timeout? The camera is on the referee. I'm not sure what's going on with the chitter-chatter. 2nd and goal. It seems to be an injury timeout. Number 1 for the Irish is limping off. Wow. Can the Irish – I don't say mount a comeback, but can the Irish put up the Great Wall of China and avoid the Reggie Bush tush push? Y'all remember that many years ago, probably a decade ago, Reggie Bush with that tush push. Oh man, it's vinegar coming out of my mouth. Unfortunately, I remember it being a diehard Irish fan. Man, that hurt, guys. Any diehard Irish fans out there? Yeah, you despise Reggie Bush as much as I do. All right. Second and inches, technically second and goal for the Trojans. How will they get in the end zone? Hopefully not. Oh, it is a big sea of humanity. Did he cross the plane? No referee put up the two hands yet. It seems to be a turnover. Irish have the ball, but what will the referee say about it? Was there 6? Was it a turnover? Did Santa Claus show up? I mean, anything can happen in this game right now, guys. Number 14, the quarterback, did try a tush push, but did they fail? Did they convert? It seems that they converted 6 points on the board for USC. Dang. It's early. It's early. It's the beginning of the second quarter. Unfortunately, USC did capitalize from the Irish turnover. Extra points still to come. It's never a gimme. You got to work for that extra point. So Notre Dame still has the lead by 1. That could be crucial if the special teams unit for USC fails. Fingers crossed on that. And we have an officials timeout, headphones on. They're doing a booth review on the latest Sea of Humanity tush push. Notre Dame, USC inside the Coliseum, currently 7-6 if the review comes back positive for USC. The Irish did not challenge it. This actually is an official review. The Irish don't have challenge flags here. The officials, Aaron, you there, buddy?
I am here.
Give me your color analyst of what the Zebras are looking at.
They're just looking at, it's just so close. So we're going to see, and they're coming with the ruling now.
I honestly don't see the pigskin, Aaron. I see the helmet is certainly short. The Irish seem to put up that Great Wall of China beautifully. All the Sea of Humanity, it seems to be 400 people all in a dog pile. Gene Steratore, he is the rules analyst for the game, and Gene is also the referee for my Philadelphia Eagles during Super Bowl 52.
But yeah, they just said, it stands as called, just the fact of they have nothing to overturn it.
I'm biased. I'm an Irish fan. I did not see that ball cross the plane, sir. I'm not going against your superior knowledge here. But Annie,
only in one view.
Annie saw it. I didn't. So she's on your side. 2-1, touchdown stands. Okay.
It was only in the overhead view that you saw it.
I hate saying it, guys, but unfortunately, USC does stand with the touchdown. I preached about it about 5 minutes ago. Irish still have the lead. It never is 100% with these extra point kickers. 96 is the kicker for the Trojans. Will he choke and miss and keep the lead for the Irish? I think we're seeing number 99. He actually threw a punch. The Irish lineman, that was unsportsmanlike conduct, but luckily no penalty. Number 96, the kicker, he puts it up and good. The score is tie, 7-7, 12 minutes to play in the second quarter. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Thank you so much for chiming in, guys. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be freaking madness from here on out. Wow. Come on, Irish. Let's go. How are we doing on the scoreboard, Aaron? What are you seeing?
Well, I will say we got a snowy game up at Michigan State. Rutgers leads 10-7 over Michigan State right now, but it is very snowy up there in Michigan. Alabama's up 7-0 over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. Let's see. 9-7 Penn State on top of Maryland. 7-0 NC State on top of UNC. Let's see. We got a bunch of games at commercial break right now. Second quarter, Miami 21, Syracuse 7. Charlotte and UAB tied at 7. Oh, here you go. Missouri and Arkansas tied at 7.
We got someone asking about the Gamecocks. South Carolina upset Clemson Tigers. Yep.
I think that was more of like an excitement of like, how about them Gamecocks? I think I could be mistaken unless he was asking the score and hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah, it looks like a question. How about them Gamecocks? I'm not sure. That question can go either way. And Ernie, we are Penn State. Yeah, I've got a lot of Penn State fans up in Pennsylvania. I remember as a kid, I grew up in the early 90s, every dinner table conversation. Joe Paterno, Joe Paterno, Joe Paterno. It got so freaking annoying. So, with that being said, Joe Paterno absolutely is the reason I'm not a Penn State fan. Everybody was talking about him every second of every day. It doesn't have to be college football season. Everything Joe Pa. I'm done. Who was playing against Joe Paterno? Who was his rival? They were clashing heads in the 90s. Lou Holtz and the Golden Domers. I'm a Notre Dame fan. Been a Notre Dame fan ever since. We are on commercial break. The score is 7-7 inside the Coliseum. Irish Trojans. Do you consider this a rivalry?
Oh, I mean, it goes back a ways. I don't know entirely if I would or wouldn't, but I would say I would definitely consider it in the discussion of one for sure.
This is certainly rivalry weekend. Tons of going on. My goodness. Duke and Wake Forest. What happened with them?
Duke won 23-14. So they ended the season with a record of 9-3.
Wow, that's quite decent. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting here going, there's like a couple weeks ago, I was like, could Duke make it into the college football playoff? And then I go, oh, they have 3 losses.
Yeah.
So, but I was sitting here going, I was like, oh my gosh, because they've had quite an incredible season. They will definitely be in a big bowl game. One of them being, I wouldn't be the least surprised, if they're down the street from where your Notre Dame Irish are playing, and if they're playing at the Rose Bowl, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, the historic Coliseum.
Yeah, I wouldn't be the least surprised, though, if the Rose Bowl is actually used for one of the playoff games, though. So,
and Paul did concur with your assessment. Duke did win. All right, guys, we're live back in Notre Dame, USC, second quarter. 12 minutes to play. Irish offense. They have the ball at their own 25-yard line. 3 wide receivers set. There's a flicker on the TV. Riley did hand it off, but he got absolutely nowhere. Maybe a yard loss for the Irish. Number 24, the running back, hit a brick wall. Yeah, I got a question for you about this. I just did a little rewind, and that's what it sounds like when you rewind your voice. If anyone out there doesn't know, Aaron Preston does do live play-by-play and color analyst. Now, talking to a real professional here, I got a question. When you have tech problems, how do you mend a hiccup or a stutter session as you're working?
You just keep acting as if everything is normal as much as you can, and do your best to try and either you or your people around you, or a combination thereof, try to fix the problem. So there are times where literally we're still going and we're still talking as if everything's normal. We may or may not be heard. We don't know, but we're still talking.
Yeah, fake it till you make it. Riley Leonard on shotgun formation. 3rd and 9 for the Irish. They have under 4 seconds to snap the ball. Hurry up, and they do. Riley fumbled it a bit, but he did maintain possession. He's getting flushed out of the pocket. Riley Leonard, throw the ball, kid. He does get rid of it. Incomplete for the Irish. Number 88, the tight end. It looks like he hurt his ankle. He's hobbling. And this is not good news for the Irish. We are certainly less than 100% healthy. Number one for the Irish, we just lost him on offense or defense about 15 minutes ago. Now our tight end is not 100%. I don't like the way this is looking for the Irish. We can't move the ball against an unranked team. Fourth and 9. Obviously, the punt formation is out for the Irish. A disgusted look on number 13, Riley Leonard. He certainly let down the Irish faithful on that drive. We have a fake punt. Number 26. He's looking to throw. Wide open 88. Cut. First down Irish at their own 48-yard line. I hope all y'all weren't sitting down. I never do. I saw that live and clear as crystal. Oh, Chris Farley quoted, "Holy shnikes." Yes, sirree. Notre Dame Fighting Irish, never quit. Yes, quit is one syllable. I purposely made it 4 syllables. Number 88, he is injured, but he stayed out there. Perseverance. Go ahead, Aaron. Golly.
That was a perfectly executed fake punt. Perfect timing, too, when people weren't entirely expecting it. I mean, you weren't even expecting it. So, I mean, a greatly executed fake punt there, and well done.
I'm breaking play-by-play right now and just being a fan. Yeah! All right. Irish with the ball around midfield. Less than 9.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. 2nd and 11 for the Irish offense. They are at their own 48-yard line. Handoff down the middle, 24. He doesn't find anything. He tries to go around the hole. Excuse me. He wanted to find the hole. He found a wall, trying to find a hole. He tried backtracking, got nowhere. He fell at his own line of scrimmage. I sometimes, Aaron, I know I have a lot to learn, and you being the pro, I'm trying to learn from you. I try too hard, and I speak too fast. I try to do play-by-play like I'm a radio announcer, like you guys out there are completely blindfolded, and I try telling you, second quarter, 3rd and 10, shotgun formation. I tried like visually throwing everything out there. Beautiful catch to number 88, the tight end, but the Irish are short about 2 yards. 4th and 2 at the USC 38-yard line. So what do you recommend for me to not do things so fast?
Oh, well, I mean, I love the way you illustrate, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to illustrate things. And for those watching and not even watching, but also, like they're just listening, but also, it sounds better when you do that. And so,
all right,
just be reminded.
Let me put a cork in that. I don't want to be disrespectful. Huge play, 4th and 1. Riley Leonard, Irish are going for it. Another 4th down conversion. Caught to number 6 at the USC 33-yard line. First down, Irish, moving the chains inside the Coliseum. A sea of red. Tons of USC fans, obviously. Hush is the word. You could probably hear a pin drop. Go ahead, Aaron. Keep talking. I apologize.
So basically the way that keeps me sometimes from going as fast as sometimes I want to is just being reminded that you want to sound as clear to everybody as you possibly can, keeping that in the back of your mind. There will be times, that you do talk a little fast, but in that, the excitement, and so you want that excitement to be genuine.
There's genuine. 2 fists in the air. First down, Irish. Number 4, Jeremiah Love prevails again. Aaron, I don't know if you've seen this in the first quarter, but Jeremiah Love, he obviously showcased his legs in this last play. But last quarter, he lowered the boom and broke through number 7 for USC in the secondary. This guy's got it all. We will see number 4 playing on Sunday one day.
Yeah, I did see that. It was quite the play.
First down and 10 inside the red zone. Riley Leonard shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers clumped up all together on the right side. Riley throws. Oh, a little overthrown and high. It wasn't the best throw. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Irish. As number 15 for USC, he's jawing. That's close to taunting in my book. I assume no flag. I wouldn't throw a flag on that. But referee, you got to watch that before it gets ugly. Second half, it could really be a lot of fights.
I have no problem with any jawing as long as it doesn't get to taunting, but I don't mind a little jawing.
7-7 is the score. Second quarter, 6.5 minutes to play. Both teams with all 3 timeouts as Notre Dame is knocking at the door. They have the ball at the USC 15-yard line. Shotgun formation, Riley Leonard. Again, the handoff to Love. Up the middle, maybe 3-yard gain. Well, it was 2nd and 10. 3rd and 7 coming up for the visiting Irish at USC. Come on, Irish. Let's go. They converted 2 4th downs in this drive. I want 6 points. No field goal. There is nothing. How do I say this? Touchdown or bust. I don't want that special teams unit on. 5 wide receivers set, all bunched to the right. Riley Leonard, he's running it up the middle. What in the world was that? 3rd and 7 got absolutely nowhere. 4th and 4 coming up for the Irish. Why would you run it down the middle? I know you're trying to deke out the defense by piling up 4 wide receivers all in one. Now all of a sudden you're thinking it's a throw, but it was a run. What's your call, Aaron?
I mean, right there, it just was the fact of they're trying to just go with just trying, and they've been getting beat up by the run, so they tried to see if they could force them to think pass and beat them with the run.
Mitch Jeter, field goal, number 98, the kicker. Oh my God, he doinked it off the post. No good field goal. That is exactly what I didn't want. I didn't want the field goal kicker out there to begin with. Second, you missed a 20-some yarder. Don't curse, Rich. Don't curse. Don't do it. Oh my God, what in the world? How? Why? Your offense is superb, and you gave up on your offense when they needed it the most. 2 4th down conversions in that drive. Why was a field goal kicker out there?
Yeah, you morons at one fucking job.
You hear the passion from my young lady. Yeah, overrated Notre Dame. Look, I'm not going against that text. I'm not going to say you're wrong or you're right. There are many debate bubbles inside that cauldron that are popping up. Notre Dame, my opinion, is only overrated for one reason. They are not in a conference. I love fair play. I want everything to be even, Steven, right down the middle. And with the Irish not going to a conference championship game, that gets my mind going. The hamster's rolling upstairs. That's just not fair. Everything else, Notre Dame is not overrated. They are earning their stripes. They defeated 2 undefeated teams late in the season, Notre Dame and Army, bashing them, destroyed both of them. To me, they deserve to go in. Aaron, what do you think?
Oh, they win this game today, yeah, they should be in the college football playoff. They just probably won't be. They probably at the highest will probably be a 5th seed, just because you have your conference champions up above them. But
yeah,
the highest they would be. It all depends on what all happens today. But the highest I think they would be is a 5 seed.
Hey, Bryson, thank you for chiming in, buddy. Bryson is a long tenured friend of mine on TikTok. Volunteers did win. Yeah, and JT from Thunder Sports Podcast, he's also a huge Volunteer fan. You see a lot of orange in North Carolina for either Tennessee or Clemson. Yeah, and Paul, I thank you for mentioning that and messaging it. Notre Dame will not get 100% respect and love throughout the nation because they're independent. And I personally think, I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan talking. But my opinion is the contract with NBC. That's where the money is. I believe if Notre Dame goes to if Notre Dame goes to the ACC, I believe they now have to cut NBC possibly $1 billion contract right there. That's That's got to be a huge reason for the independence of Notre Dame.
Well, after this play here, we'll get to a question from a friend of mine here in the comments.
USC with the ball, unfortunately, after Notre Dame failing the field goal. I can't believe I just said that. Shotgun formation for the USC Trojans. They fake the handoff. Fades. Oh, a beautiful tackle. Yes, number 97. The defense for Notre Dame crippled the quarterback. And 97's raising the roof. A little bit of 90s, 2000 nostalgia, raising the roof for the 97. Wow. Gorgeous play.
So a friend of mine here in the comments asking, how do you handle if Georgia loses the SEC championship game? Do you think Georgia should be a higher seed than Notre Dame at that point, or not, if they lose in the SEC championship game?
I'm just miming. I'm doing my play-by-play while I'm miming. Last play was incomplete. Great defense by the Notre Dame secondary. I don't mean to be rude if I ever cut you off, Aaron. I'm trying to give superlative play-by-play commentary. Ask my little lady on the couch. I have been drooling for this game for quite some freaking time. Trojans, Irish. I have no hatred. I don't say hate. If I do, I mean no disrespect. We're all Americans first and foremost. But trust me, I have no love for USC as a sports fan. All right, here we are. Trojans, they got the ball. 3rd and 15. They have a great wall in China. What a block. Oh, baby. USC with a great screen, but they could not get the 15 yards recommended to move the chains. Possibly 4th and 7 coming up for the Trojans inside their own zone. I assume special teams is coming out unless they really are suicidal, and they'll go for it on 4th and 7 inside their own zone. That seems to be idiotic.
So the question, going back to the question, so my friend asked, how do you handle if Georgia loses in the SEC championship game and they have 3 losses? Do you think that they should be have a higher seed than Notre Dame in the college football playoff?
Oh, were you asking me?
Yes.
Oh, we're all here.
Nobody else on that live. He's not talking to me. That's for damn sure.
Okay, see. All right.
It's okay, Rich. You're in the zone.
Again, yes, I'm tunnel vision. Thank you, Aaron, for saying that. I don't like to be repetitive, and people are often hearing the same phrase from me, and they just click off because I'm a repeating record. Yes, I'm trying to be tunnel vision, but I'm showing respect to you, and you want to talk about your answering your Q&A with the messages here. Irish don't deserve anything higher than 7. If the Irish just get in and rank 10th, I consider that a freaking miracle. And I think Paul just spoke of it before, and I concur. I mentioned it, and Paul agreed. It's a conference championship that really gets the with the NCAA. What are the judges, the people that say who's in and who's out?
The playoff committee.
Right. So it's not strength of schedule. Irish certainly had their own freaking fair share of top 25 and undefeated teams, which they freaking beat the snot out of the Black Knights and midshipmen. But again, we're going right around the elephant in the room. Irish don't have that championship game, and the fans see it, the judges and NCAA see it, and I see that to be the crippling factor. We're on commercial break right now. Irish are getting the ball back inside their own territory, 25-yard line. Corporate America is on the screen right now, and we're not going to talk that. We're going to talk more college football. South Carolina upsetting Clemson. Wolfpack going at it against the Tar Heels right now. Unranked defending champion Michigan Wolverines upset number 2, the Ohio State. I have a hard time figuring that. What's your opinion on how that happened?
It doesn't. It's just like the Packer Bears, the Ravens Steelers, the Cowboys Eagles rivalries of the NFL. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are. That game is always going to be a good game, no matter how good or how bad each team is. It's always going to be a battle.
We used Michigan's playbook instead of ours. Did you read that? As a Buckeye, I can't read the rest of it. That's hilarious. So anybody out there fresh into this channel right now, we are on commercial break. I'm going to give you loud and proud play-by-play commentary. I don't sit. I stand. I get right in front of your face. I'm a fan, and I also want to be a professional play-by-play commentator. I served my country overseas, and I want to climb that ladder. If you believe I have the voice and the talent for it, hit that subscribe button. I'm on YouTube right now on my laptop, and I'm looking right at you on my cell phone on TikTok. Give me all the love and support. I really need all that as fuel to my fire to get to college, to get that degree. Hit that subscribe button, guys. You won't be disappointed. When I get that microphone and I'm loud and proud professionally, you're going to say, oh, God, I know that voice. Where did I hear that from? Holy crap, that was PTSD play-by-play. Yes. Yeah.
So update for you, because I didn't see what happened. Either they missed the extra point or they went for two and didn't get it. NC State up on North Carolina right now in the second quarter, 7-6.
Ooh, a nail biter. All right, 7-7. Speaking of nail biter, we got one inside the Coliseum. The Irish have the ball inside their own territory. Hand off to Jeremiah Love. Who else? Unfortunately, that locomotive got stopped temporarily. Only a 3-yard gain up the middle. I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous all at the same time. The Irish have to put the cork on the turnovers. No more of that garbage. No more missed field goals, turnovers with the fumbles, interceptions. We want clean football and smart football from here on out. Shotgun formation for Riley Leonard. 2 wide receivers set off to the left. Less than 3 minutes to play in the second quarter, 2nd and 7. Riley Leonard fades back, pass, caught, number 9. He fades one tackler. He doesn't get by number 17. He does throw him out of bounds politely. No shenanigans. It wasn't unnecessary roughness, but still a beautiful play by the Irish offense. I said that because I'm waiting for the shenanigans to take place. Once someone throws someone out of bounds, I'm waiting for that verbal taunting or pushing and shoving. I don't want it, but I see it coming.
Well, some good news for your Happy Valley friends. Penn State with a touchdown extra point is pending. They are currently up 23-7 on top of Maryland. We got a extra point coming up here to see if they can make it a 24-7 game. And they do, 24-7 on top of Maryland.
Yeah, I think the Terps are unranked, so it's not exactly a difficult matchup. But anytime you have inter-rival Big Ten clashes, it's never going to be easy.
Here's one that might be surprising for you is in the second quarter, it's a 7-0 score between Alabama and Auburn. Alabama is currently up.
No, I'm not shocked. 7-0. I would be shocked if it was Auburn 7-0. I mean, I'm an Irish fan. You speak of Alabama, and instinctively, I think back to about a decade ago when Alabama wiped the floor with my Notre Dame Fighting Irish in the BCS championship game. So, you see where I stand with the Crimson Tide. I was absolutely respectful about the Crimson Tide, though. A video or two ago, maybe 3 videos ago in my history in my channel, I was saying about how the Crimson Tide need to change the tide to make it into the inaugural 12-team playoff bracket. I believe if Auburn beats Alabama tonight, Crimson Tide, you're watching the bracket at the house. You're not watching it live.
I don't think they'll be in it anyways. But speaking of that game, Auburn gets on the board. It's 7-3 Alabama.
Yeah, that's where Bo Jackson went to school. Oh man. I know you're thinking to yourselves, why is this guy stretching? I'm telling you, guys, if you just joined, I'm not a regular commentator. I don't sit, I don't have 20 screens and I'm just laying around. And no, this guy is right up here, right up in your grill. My feet are killing me. I'm bent down. I feel like I'm playing football. All I'm missing is the pads and the helmet. I try to put my passion and my enthusiasm right here on my sleeve, right next to my Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I don't like those Mr. Rogers voices that do play-by-play professionally, like Joe Buck. I'm not a fan of that guy. He puts me to sleep.
Oh, that's going to be close.
What happened? We're still in commercial right now inside the Coliseum. 7-7 is the score. Irish Trojans.
That is so close.
All right, here we go, guys. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. 4th and 1. Irish are going for it, and I would too. At their own 44-yard line, they have a great ratio of 4th down conversions today. Riley Leonard, right up the middle. He did make it, in my opinion. I believe the ball crossed the first down marker. The ball is first down quality. Let's see what the Zebras say. Again, we're only passionate fans. I'm going to give it to you loud and proud right in your grill. Enjoy your weekend. You deserve it, you hardworking Americans. 4th and 1. I believe it's converted. Aaron, what's your opinion?
So the initial ruling is it is a first down and is currently under review. The booth is called down, so they are reviewing it.
Oh, they called timeout and they're reviewing it. Yeah, guys, Aaron is about 30 seconds ahead of I, so I'm just seeing it here. But I do believe it was first down quality. Now, what I want to say is this, though. We had this issue before, Aaron. I thought it was a touchdown, and it wasn't, or it was a hold, or it was really came down to inches. Did the ball cross the plane? Was it a first down? Was it a touchdown? The play on the field stands because there wasn't enough evidence to overturn it. Now, this play, the call on the field is first down quality. If there's not enough evidence to overturn and convict, play stands as called.
And the big key is, is there enough to confirm the call? The call is confirmed first down or a call stands first down. That's the key. But could they overrule it? I don't think so. I don't think either way. I think either it's going to be confirmed or stands.
Wow. So many games went down to the wire today, and Notre Dame and USC will not disappoint. After further review, play stands as called. First down Irish, another completed 4th down conversion. Why in the world, why are we putting the field goal kicker out? Not now, guys. I don't want to get you nervous, but trust your offense. We're great at 4th down conversions. Use that as momentum. So Riley Leonard is proudly staying on the field for the Irish. 3 for 3 for 4th down conversions. Beautiful. Irish are right around midfield. 1 minute and 51 seconds on the clock. Second quarter. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. That's crucial. The Golden Domers on offense. Shotgun formation. Riley Leonard hands it off. Number 4, Jeremiah Love. Make room for the train. Choo-choo! The locomotive, number 4, Jeremiah Love, making a hole. About 8 yards gained through that one. Man, that guy is a tree. You can't chop him down. Beautiful job. 2nd and 2 coming up for the Irish. More shotgun for the Irish. Riley Leonard fades back. Oh, he gets it away, but he does take a lick. Incomplete pass. Hopefully Riley Leonard's okay after that hit. He is. He's up and good. We have yellow laundry on the field with 1 minute and 11 on the clock. What do you think?
Just so you know, Rich, someone can double check me, make sure I'm saying this right here, but we were able to get you to to the pinnacle of likes that usually gets you out onto the For You page. 10K likes for you.
Okay.
10,000 likes.
Let me get back into this. Hold on. Personal foul. Tripping on USC. First down Irish thanks to that infraction. Tripping. What is this, NBA? You normally see that on the hard court, not on the gridiron.
Oh, you're going to love this next one, Rich.
Well, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Aaron's a gentleman. He's letting this voice let me do my dream. So let me give you play-by-play commentary, something I didn't see yet. Aaron saw it. I'm going to go live right here. Let's get into it. Riley Leonard, shotgun formation, fades back. Off to number 4. Here comes the locomotive. Oh, a beautiful hurdle. Whoa. Holy shnikes, Chris Farley. Wow. Wow. Choo-choo. Number 4. He's got that gas-powered locomotive. Boom, boom. He's jumping. Oh, guys, look at that. Yeah, the hairs are up. Goosebump freaking central. Have you ever seen a locomotive jump a track? You just saw it here on PTSD play-by-play. The train went over and hurdled a Trojan. Let's go. Let's go, Irish champions. And all day. Irish are freaking champions.
Gotta cue up Chris Berman on that one.
Choo-choo! Number 4. He's got the boom. He's got the hurdle. He's got the whoop. Man, come on. Tell me Notre Dame is not championship quality. Anybody else out there that thinks Notre Dame is not championship quality, you may be right, only for one reason. We're not in a conference. Everything else, yeah, leave it at home. There is no reason for anyone to say Notre Dame has no talent. We have all the talent to hoist that trophy. 36-year drought. Whew. Man, let's go. 7-7. Irish with a score tied at the Coliseum. 1st and 10 against the USC Trojan offense. The USC Trojan defense. I'm trying not to get too absolved being a fan. I'm trying to give you your play-by-play, but I'm telling you.
That went out the window 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. Andy said that went out the window about 30 minutes ago. So, yeah, when I become a play-by-play commentator professionally, I'm going to be 100% unbiased. I'm calling it right down the line. But right now, I'm enjoying the game, and I'm giving you my play-by-play. Let's get into it. Ball is not inside the 10. It's actually spotted at the 12 in USC territory. Shotgun formation for Riley Leonard. 4 wide receivers set. Will he find one of the wide receivers? He does! Touchdown to number 9. 6 points, Irish. Cheer, cheer for Notre Dame. I can't say that professionally, so I'm getting it out now. Go Irish! Touchdown! Number 5 ranked in the nation. 6 points. Let's go. You be doing the same thing, Aaron. Guys out there, Aaron Preston, He is a die-hard Packers fan. Tell me you wouldn't be screaming for your pack.
Oh, I do. You should have seen me on Thanksgiving.
Go Irish! Now here comes the field goal or extra point kicker. He missed one before. Will he get the extra point? He will. Right down the middle. I'm not trusting that kicker with a potato gun, for crying out loud. Keep that field goal kicker out of my sight. 14-7, Irish up in the Coliseum. About 30 seconds left to play. Trojans still have enough time with 3 timeouts to possibly score before halftime. Whew, take a breath. Man, that was fun.
So,
wow.
You were talking about the Notre Dame being championship caliber. A friend of mine, and I know he's just giving you a hard time, just trying to be funny. He goes, "Oh, they're just good Catholic boys."
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go one on there for you. I'm not Catholic, but any diehard Notre Dame fan, Aaron, don't say the answer. Everybody listen close. If you're a Notre Dame diehard fan, what movie do you watch to pregame? 5, 4, 3, 2. Rudy, 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 Rudy. Come on. Let's go, Irish.
You know how inaccurate that film is, though?
Just like Rocky. I'm born and bred in Allentown, PA, just an hour outside of Philadelphia. I always knew Rocky wasn't real, but it was motivation. Anybody out there, you turn the volume up from 1 to 10 when you hear dun dun dun. Everybody gets juiced hearing that. Just like Rudy and diehard Irish fans. That is our gas to get the motor running, and now we're ready for game time. Man. Hey, anybody here? Wait, do you hear that? I think it's a train a-coming. Woo-hoo! Number 4, Jeremiah Love. First play off a line of scrimmage for the USC Trojans. They do get a completion, about 8 yards, 2nd and 2 coming up for USC. They did stop the clock running out of bounds. 49 seconds on the clock, second quarter, 2nd and 3 coming up for the USC offense.
Oh, man, that is lucky.
49 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Can the Red at home put points on the board before halftime? Trojans with the ball, shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. There's a snap. Will he find one of those 4 wide receivers? He's looking for it all. Oh, what a beautiful money ball. But was it completed? It was a catch, but I don't think he succeeded the ground. The ball did pop out of the wide receiver's hands. Number 1, the wide receiver. Unfortunately, where's the flag? Notre Dame, he held number 1, the wide receiver. No flag called. I love things going down the middle. I'm not going to say there wasn't pass interference because there was. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah, that was, probably one of the best non-catches you will see. But, man, and, yeah, there's a little bit of pushing and shoving there.
I saw the forearm.
As I say that, Alabama just scored. They just got a touchdown.
Yeah, no love on Crimson side here. But again, guys, there's no hatred here. No one's cursing. No one's saying the word hate. But keep this absolutely positive, guys. We're Americans first. We're sports fans second. Always keep that in mind. I understand the adrenaline definitely does rush, and it goes wild for us passionate fans. Always remember, spread love, not hate. We're Americans, and I love this red, white, and blue country. We're currently on commercial break, 38 seconds on the clock, second quarter. USC is looking for 1 more point before halftime.
Alabama now up 14-3 in the Iron Bowl. Here's a huge game going on in snowy Michigan. It is 20-7. Rutgers on top of Michigan State at Michigan State. Rutgers has scored 20 unanswered points.
Wow, at East Lansing. All right. Well, we all see the panoramic view of USC Stadium. The Coliseum is absolutely scattered with red and white. Obviously, it's a USC home game. Riley Leonard is 13 for 15 in the air. Well done, Notre Dame quarterback. USC quarterback currently on the field. 38 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10 in the second quarter. There's a throw down left field line. Another great catch, number 6. Will this stand? Did his foot go out of bounds? Let's see that replay. The catch was great. Were the feet in bounds? Here's the replay. Caught, and the catch is good. The right foot did land green grass. First down for the Trojans in Notre Dame territory.
Quick possible college football playoff watch here. Currently, in the second quarter, SMU 21, Cal nothing. SMU is ranked 9th in the country currently.
Beautiful throw, possible touchdown, and it was all interference all day. I think the fans were throwing yellow flags out on the field for crying out loud. The defender for Notre Dame was blatantly obvious, practically ripping the arm out of the shoulder socket, and there's jawing and there's head bumping right there. That's what I was afraid of. A terrible penalty by the Irish. He practically drugged the wide receiver down to the ground. Number 8 was just getting completely, excuse my words, molested. And why in the world is this happening? Why is the Irish blatantly holding? This boggles my mind. Irish have been playing clean football, and then the same guy, number 23, I believe his number is, for the secondary of the Irish, he gets right in the wide receiver's grill, bumping his helmet. I saw it coming. I called it. It's going to get ugly in the second half. 27 seconds on the clock, second quarter. First down and 10 for the USC Trojans on offense. Trojans are down by 7, trailing 14-7 against number 5 Notre Dame. Ball is placed at the 12-yard line in Notre Dame territory. Another throw to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown Trojans. 13-14. Irish still with the lead. We've seen it already with Notre Dame. Those field goals and extra points are never gimmies. Much like a field goal, easily to miss. Wow. Oh, we're watching the replay. Touchdown USC. Excuse me for not putting much gusto into that. I'm a Notre Dame fan.
Halftime score for you: NC State 7, UNC 6.
The extra point for USC. Snap, hold, kick, good. 14-14, all knotted up with 24 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. Key note about that drive, the USC offense, that last drive, no rushes, all in the air. So the secondary for Notre Dame, they're going to get a good chewing at halftime. I hope they certainly tweak, don't fix. But Irish, you need some tweaking on your defense.
And they're talking about the NFL slate tomorrow, talking about your Eagles taking on the Ravens in the late afternoon slot tomorrow.
And I also found out I can watch Eagles-Ravens on one of my platforms here. I forget which one, but there is a very, very good chance.
Paramount Plus, yeah.
Yeah, there's a very good chance you're going to hear this voice again tomorrow if it stands true. Now, guys, we all can admit this. Computers, oh, they're always right. No. So the computer says right now that the Eagles are going to be on one of my platforms. They could honestly change their mind at a drop of a hat. So I will give my ultimate best to do this again tomorrow for my Eagles game. We'll see what the good Lord has. So Notre Dame and USC locked up 14 apiece. God darn it, I can't talk today. Notre Dame do have 2 timeouts to work with 24 seconds on the clock. I do see them possibly working the sidelines, 5-6 yards dump off here, stop the clock, 5-6 seconds off the clock for each play. I definitely have field goal in mind. I don't like saying that word with that field goal kicker, but there's an opportunity in the midst. They do hand the ball off to Jeremiah Love. It was a 3-yard gain, turned into an 8-yard gain because he kept freaking trucking. I love Love. I mean, that sounds redundant, but holy crap, how can't you love the intensity that this running back for Notre Dame brings to the field? And they are letting the clock run out. Zeros across the scoreboard. 14-14 on the scoreboard, actually. Number 5, Notre Dame, tied up against hosting USC. Don't go anywhere, guys.
As, you're saying Eagles or Lions to the Super Bowl. I can hope. I don't know if we will. I'm not saying we will. Don't let anybody take that out of context. I'm not saying we will, but I'm still gonna throw my Packers into the ring and hoping and cheering them on, hoping that they will be there. But don't count my Packers out, Paul. Don't count them out.
I do like that one prediction here: Lions-Bills. I love both teams, but I love one more than the other, and I'm going to explain. The Bills. That means glorified Patrick Mahomes. He doesn't walk on water. Somebody's going to beat the Chiefs, and I pray it's the Bills. I'm with you on that prediction.
Well, I will say this. It would be something to see the Bills back in the Super Bowl. Here's the thing. The Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowls and lost each one of them.
Wow. I thought it was 3.
So it was 4 straight. They went to 4 straight and lost all 4.
Imagine that.
And so on the one hand, it would be cool to see them go and then actually win. But on the other hand, it would also be, I guess I'm a masochist in a way for this, but it would be hysterical if they went and they lost again.
I'm currently watching a Patrick Mahomes commercial with State Farm. Look, I'm not going to talk anymore about corporate America, but I want to tell you about a post, not a video, but I put a picture out on my library with all my videos. Carolina Panthers sacking Patrick Mahomes, and I literally had like a when you watch it, or not watch, excuse me, read the old time articles in the paper with the comics and all, they have the bubbles up above their head. I had a bubble just below Patrick Mahomes and how he was studying more for his State Farm commercial and not his playbook. And it's the truth. The Chiefs are barely winning every game, and they're just getting decimated. And somehow the referees or the luck of the Irish, whatever you call it, Chiefs prevail every freaking game except for one. The Chiefs are going to get absolutely embarrassed in the playoffs by one team, and I pray it's the Bills.
I'll say this. They've just been lucky, and
Yep.
It's just the fact of, I'll say this, as somebody who used to play the game, a win is a win, but at the same time, you got to keep getting better, and so it's going to be very interesting to see, as the season goes along, because there's still some tough games ahead for them. But it'll be interesting to see how that all shakes out, and if they're going to be able to, one, win some of these remaining games, but 2, once they get to the playoffs, if they're not just going to, I guess, lack of a better, without saying a particular word, they lack of a better way to say it, no longer do what they're supposed to, even though they should be doing it. There's a particular word, but I won't use it because I know the platform doesn't like it. It's not a bad word by any stretch of the means, but let's just say it's a particular action that maybe when the food goes down the wrong tube.
Regurgitation. Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to break off for a second. I'm not going to leave here, but I want to compliment and welcome. I'm on YouTube right now, TikTok as well. I want to welcome in absolutely everybody. I don't want to single out everyone, so it's just a big, hey, welcome in. Diehard Notre Dame fan here. I'm going to give you loud and proud play-by-play commentary. Second half is coming up inside the Coliseum in California. USC, Notre Dame locked up at 14 apiece. It has been absolutely action-packed. You missed a good first half. After this live play-by-play, check out the rerun of this entire sitcom. Like I'm Seinfeld, right? Sitcom.
Entire sitcom. Man, you must be really darn good if you're making a sitcom out of this.
Either way, normally I talk correctly, but trust me, when I get Jonesing and juiced and Seth MacFarlane, he often says he has a problem. He has all kinds of mumbled words out here, and whatever comes out there through here, and he has to somehow find the words and put them together before people hear the sentence.
At halftime, there's a big fight. Notre Dame and no, I'm sorry, it's not Notre Dame. That's Michigan and Ohio State. That apparently after the game there was a big tussle between the two teams.
Wow!
I didn't see that.
After game unsportsmanlike, but the game's over. What's done is done. You can't cry over spilled milk. Yep, Michigan 7-5 on the year, beat number 2, the Ohio State, And I'm just now seeing it 30 seconds after you said that. Annie and I are watching that live. Oh, it's a wrestling match. You're taking it to the ground. Oh, baby. I hope the spectators are okay because there are some fans out in the field. Oh, my God. That got ugly real quick. You know, I got something to say about this nonsense. There are young kids in Pee Wee, junior varsity, high school who look up to these top tier NCAA and professional football players. You guys, NCAA and NFL, are role models to our now generation, or new generation, excuse me. Clean up your act. We have beautiful kids looking up to you. Don't tarnish what the parents have built and structured. Parents have installed discipline, respect, responsibility. Don't let our vulnerable kids' eyes see this mess of fights and think it's okay. That really rubs me the wrong way being a parent.
Oh no, I mean I agree. I will say they are humans and they make mistakes too, and then you have to learn from those. But yes, I agree. Yeah, you there's things that you can't do. But yeah, I also keep in mind, they're human too, and they're going to make mistakes. But that's where you learn from those.
Oh, goodness gracious. Woo. Oh, Florida and Florida State. That's another rivalry I didn't speak of yet. I didn't even know that was going on today.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, the Gators and Seminoles are definitely under the radar. That's why I completely not misheard. I just didn't even hear it or see it in the tally of all the football games going on.
Yeah, they do not like each other.
That's going to get ugly too, absolutely. Oklahoma, LSU.
Talk about two teams that can't stand each other. NC State and UNC. Only a 1-point game at half, and here in probably the next couple minutes, they're getting ready to start their second half. I mean, you talk about two teams that don't like each other. I mean, when you have as NC, okay, I can somewhat talk about this, someone who does a little bit of stuff for NC State. The thing is the fact that you have an additional fight song, specifically with a line telling the particular school to go to a particular place.
That's pretty screwed up. Wow.
Well, let's just say both. I don't know who started it, but let's say there's a chant that UNC does that tells the NC State to go to the same particular place.
Yeah.
So let's just say, those two teams don't like each other.
I can respect the rivalry, but it's not good for our kids. Again, I'm completely ignoring my fanhood and my jersey and hat I'm wearing right now, and I'm talking as a dad. It's how do I say this? When you're, my opinion, you're a student athlete. Student comes first, athlete second. That's why it's called student athlete. There is a very good chance, and Aaron, chime in on this after I'm done. I know Aaron's got the percentage of how many NCAA goes to the NFL, which is extremely minuscule. You are a student athlete. The university needs to cramp down on all this hatred and using the HE double hockey stick word when installing hatred in you when you are the building blocks of USA. I love America. I'm a proud veteran. I don't like when universities put a blind eye and just disregard, how do I say this? They disregard the academics and they prefer to make more money with the sport and not teaching the kids right from wrong. I mean, am I wrong or right?
Oh, no, I agree with you. I will say that's nothing like West Virginia when they play Pitt, and there's this whole chant that they have that eat a particular word, Pitt.
Come on.
But yeah, it's a crazy thing. But I mean, yeah, you gotta teach better sportsmanship and different things. Now, I mean, I will say that there are these rivalries that go deep. I mean, I'm not going to deny that. But yeah, you gotta. Yeah, there's just you gotta teach the line and understand that Yeah, there's some rivalry and different things. Now,
Right.
I will say this.
And teamwork. That's why you're playing the game,
Oh, yeah.
is to learn teamwork, and teamwork is a vital asset in the American industry. Go ahead.
But, the other thing is, for anybody that disagrees with me, I'm going to be like, okay, you can't tell me I used to be a college kid, so I know. They're still kids. They're going to do stupid things. It's going to happen. You got to, learn and help, teach that. But there are traditions that have been around for years and years and years. And did I mention it's been going on for years? The thing is it's hard to break some of those things. And, I know from, I bring a high school in my particular area that, let's just say, they're notoriously known for not being, how should I put it, very classy. And the thing is there are the people they're trying to bring in now are trying to break that from being a thing.
Wow.
And the thing is that doesn't happen overnight. So even when some of these things happen, you have no idea what's going on behind closed doors. You have no idea, because you talk about, the different chants or songs or whatever. The thing is, you never know what is being done to try to fix all that. But the thing is I'll leave it with this. That's all well and good, but when you get an arch rival on